Okay, so welcome back to the FTL stream. In the previous stream, we got to the end of Sector 3. Some people may have died, other people have survived. It's going okay so far. We're in the Mantis ship, we're doing this whole boarding thing. Of just jumping on the enemy ship and killing all the crew rather than going through the messy business of shooting them. But we shall continue on where we left off. I'll give people a quick look at what we've got on our ship. These are all the upgrades we're currently using. For our systems, we've got all the standard stuff, and then we've got the teleporter, mind control, and hacking, just to mess up the enemy's crew as much as possible. Who needs guns? I mean, I do also have guns. It is one of my most upgraded systems at the moment. But that's because sometimes the boarding just doesn't quite go right. The reactor's decently charged at the moment. I'm probably not going to charge it for a very long time because I like to run on as little power as possible. And everyone's going to start shouting at me because I need to upgrade my reactor more. And I'm just like turning off the oxygen so I can give us more engine power and random things like that. There's definitely more upgrading we need to do, but I like to keep a bit of money saved up anyway. For our crew we have Dat Gamer, the Mantis with excellent murdering capabilities. We have Alex Gregory, our Engie, very good at operating the engines and also quite decent at repairing. We have Crazy Faith, our Rockman, who is learning from the Master to murder people in the face. Getting pretty good at it. In his spare time, he works on the weapons and occasionally putting out fires. And then we have Dead Cavaiol, I guess. I've never been told how to correctly say it. He's our brand new pilot to replace Tunen, who may have drifted off into space, never to be seen again. And also in the last stream we lost Isaac Corbury, our other Mantis, who suffocated because I'm bad at remembering to make sure people are in rooms that contain oxygen. So yeah, unfortunately we lost a good pilot and a good shield operator, I believe. But we're slowly improving again. Dat Gamer is the shield operator whenever he's not killing people, which is most of the time, so he's not got that good at it yet, but maybe he'll level up by the end, or we'll get a replacement to take up full-time shield duties. In terms of equipment, we have the small bomb, which has been invaluable, because I believe that means really valuable. Words are confusing sometimes. It's been an amazing weapon for us, in the way that it's knocked out enemy systems so we can teleport in and not have as much trouble. Have the weapons already knocked out when we arrive and things like that. We also have a basic laser for when we just need to shoot something without shields or whatever. And we have the laser charger for when we need a sudden burst of firepower. Can charge up 4 shots at once and... well, four shots and fire them all at once if we don't just constantly use it. So it's good for just blasting through shields all of a sudden. For our augmentations, we have Mantis Pheromones, which allow our crew to move a little bit quicker. It doesn't help the Rockman much, though. He's still very slow. We have the Scrap Recovery Arm, so we get a little bit of extra scrap every time we kill someone or whatever. And we have the Zoltan Shield Bypass, because we were in a Zoltan sector recently, and it was driving me up the wall that we had to burn through their shields with our crappy basic laser. So now we can just jump straight in and destroy them without even taking the shield down. And we have quite a few of our crew in the chat. Well, I think it's about half. I think we have Dat Gamer and Crazy Faith, but the other ones currently aren't here, unfortunately. But no matter, we shall journey on to the next sector. It is rock-controlled. We have no choice in this matter. Let us begin. The rock people have a particularly aggressive stance towards alien races trespassing in their space. You should tread carefully here. Oh dear. It's going to be a lot of bulky, hard-to-kill things, and fireproofness, and so on. Right, various options here. We probably want to go this way, just because if we hang around here too much, we'll end up getting a bit stuck. Actually, we can hop from there to there, it's fine. No nebulas or anything like that, but that's okay. Nice gas giant, and here's our first rock ship. You encounter a rock vessel and attempts to open trading frequencies, but they take it as an act of cultural aggression and open fire. Oh dear, this is not a good start. Okay, oh, they've got a flat cannon. They're not fun. I think that fires 3 shots, but is wildly inaccurate, so as long as all 3 shots don't hit, we're okay. But they also have that, just to help. So that's a sort of take down the shields, that's a blast through, unless... There's something about flak and shields. I think it's good at hitting shields, but bad at hitting hull or something like that. Alright, I guess we'll keep our standard weapons. We could attempt to mind control. Unfortunately, we don't have access via the sensors to what the enemy is doing. We do need to upgrade our sensor system still. Or we could just send that gamer in there to give it a little bit of a boost. What's everyone saying? Oh, it fires 5. Oh dear. Is it not that there's one that fires 3 and one that's 5? Or is it like one that's 5 and one that's 9 or something stupid? Yeah, it's basically a massive shotgun. Alright, what I'm gonna do is send Faith over to the teleporter. I'm gonna target a bomb at their weapon systems, and the charge laser can just be on standby for the moment. Of course, sending away our weapons guy as we're charging weapons is not the best way of doing things, but it takes so long for Crazy Faith to get from one end of the ship to the other. Oh, here it comes. Oh, that's not good. That's our engines, which is evasion, which means we'll get hit more by their flak cannon. But we did just detonate their weapon system, so that should help greatly. And we have some spare power. That's always nice. Right, we'll engage the teleporter and send our guys on board, and they can finish off blowing up the weapons. So they didn't manage to do it in time, but now they've got someone to kill. Oh, there's 2 rockmen. Should be okay. We've got one of them more dead than the other, and what I think I might do is just knock out their shields with the charge laser. There we go. Half knocked it out, and then we'll turn off the targeting. We don't want to blow the ship up. There we go. That's 2 rocks dead, but apparently there are more here. I'll have to break through the doors for this one. Into the oxygen room. Or I guess we can just blow it up. Oh, I forgot. Oh dear. Okay, I forgot that I still had the bomb targeted to the weapons room, and it has now set the weapons room on fire just after we have broken the door between that room and the room that we are in, which is not the best combination of things. Already, everyone's saying R.I.P. Yeah, they only just got out of the room. They would have probably not been killed. I mean, I don't really know, but yeah, I need to pay more attention. I'm out of practice or something. Right, well, I guess we can just have them blow up the oxygen for the... Actually, no, let's not have them blow up the oxygen, because they need the oxygen to live as well, now I think about it. What we should do is just have them break straight through the nearest door and just try and get to whoever is left and kill them. That seems like the best way. So we'll select you, send you into the next room, we'll see what's there. Oh, there is someone coming in. Oh, he's arrived in this room. Wait, is he going to put out the fire? He is! He's just walked straight past. He's going to go put out the fire. Well, while he does that, I'll just go wreck the shields. Oh, there goes the oxygen. I might teleport off soon. I mean, if this thing just starts burning up, then I don't need to be here anymore. So we'll just get on with this. Oh, he's arrived. Oh, Dark Game was a little bit injured. We'll send him out and just let Crazy Faith finish him off. There we go. Plenty of scrap and some fuel. We'll get them in the same room and teleport away before they start suffocating. Oh, wait. Let's not turn off the oxygen. Let's turn on the medbay. Hello, Deciding Crane. And the Evil Pretzel. It's entirely possible that Dat Gamer could die in a fire. I will try to prevent it. Did I just... Oh, apparently the saved positions have been reset because of reasons. Also, Gregory is injured. Ah, yeah, because the engines were sort of blown up a bit. Send these guys back. Then we'll send back Gregory. Once they're in position, we'll save their positions. And continue on to the next sector. We already have a bunch of scrap. There we go, save those. Let me just check, is there a shop nearby? Maybe I'll do some upgrading right now. Maybe to the sensors? Just so we can start using our mind control properly. I'll go for that. Right, continuing onwards. We're sort of backwards. Because the enemy haven't caught up with us quite yet. Ooh, a trade. You arrive at a quiet spaceport and are immediately hailed by another ship at port with a once-in-a-lifetime deal. 2 missiles for 2 drones. That is a good trade. Drones are worth more than missiles. I don't know if we'll use all the drones. I mean, we'll probably start using hacking a lot more in future, so maybe we will use them. I'll go for the trade. We do use missiles for the bomb, but we can buy some more, or probably just kill someone that has some more. Okay, let's not go there, because we'll sort of get stuck and maybe die. Go to that one. As you jump in, a vast figure appears on the view screen. The rock captain rubs the green moss-like appendage on his chin. Appendage? And then orders his crew to open fire. Let's not question it. They have strange biology. There we go, we can actually see the inside of the enemy ships now. We can see that there are 3 rocks. All looking very scary. So we should just be able to deal with them in the same way as we did the last one, as long as all 3 of them don't attack us at once. So we will get on with our standard thing. Hopefully he'll stay in that room and we can take out, or we can sort of half kill him with the bomb that we fire. They also have a bomb launcher, as well as 2 different laser weapons. We'll send our guy over. If we can get 2 of them in one room at once, it'd be a good time to mind control. Then again, maybe just one of them would work pretty well. Oh, nearly forgot to send that gamer. He's going to be slightly late. Oh, we've taken a hit to the shields. That's bad. Oh, but we then dodged the shot, and Gregory leveled up his engine skill. So he's now maxed it out, which is awesome. We'll get him working on the shield repairs. Our bomb has arrived in the weapons bay. I mean, we could just mind control him now and leave him to it. Teleport in a little bit later to clean up the mess. That might work better. Then again, we do need to get on with destroying their weapon systems a little bit more. They're still quite strong. But what we could do is wait for our charge laser to charge. There it is. And then fire it all at once, and we'll remember to turn off the bomb for the moment. There we go, that's got it properly shut down, as well as damaging the rock a little bit more. So we'll teleport in. Mind control the pilot, not a bad idea, that wouldn't stop them from having any evasion. But luckily we were quite accurate anyway. Here we go, they're both coming in. This could be a little bit painful for us actually. Probably a good time to mind control. I haven't done this yet, so I'm not sure exactly how it will work. It could mind control all 3 of them, which would be hilarious, or it might just be one of them. I'm not quite sure. Alright, here they are. I'm going to try it. Activate mind control. Just try him. We've mind controlled one of them, and it's the guy that's nearly dead. That is not the best situation. Oh crap, our basic laser is still firing. Let's not do that. We'll target the... We'll not target anything for the moment. Well, at least 2 of the rocks are killing each other. There we go. Ooh, our rock is not in the best of situations. Meanwhile, Dat Gamer is fine, really. Alright, time to send Crazy Faith away. Ooh, that was a little bit close. You can go wreck the pilot room or whatever. Come on. Don't split your fire, that's a bad way of doing it. Oh, that's not good. Okay, you need to also leave. Get into there. I might just teleport them away. I mean, they're quite close to death. It's probably a good idea. I'm gonna do that thing. See ya! We'll be back in a minute when we've healed up to kill you some more. He's gonna try fixing the weapon systems, but I could just mind control him as soon as he does so he blows them up himself. It's probably a good way of doing it. I'll wait till he actually does some fixing, and then mind control. And he'll just blow it up again. Hopefully before the bomb fires. Let's send Gregory back to engines. My guys have healed up. There we go, he's blown it up. And just after that, the mind control switches off. The timing is beautiful. And now we'll teleport back in. Hello, remember us? There we go. I like this ship. Hello, 5 Ukub. Are you coming in from a Shen stream, maybe? I guess you're one of Shen's subscribers. Well, yeah, I could have just shot the room, but teleporting back on is more fun. Back over you go. A little bit more healing to do. Only for that gamer, actually. Excellent. Everyone is fine. Oh, you were actually just commenting in the wrong chat. I guess Shen is currently streaming then. I must apologise for competing. Hopefully we don't have much overlap. I guess we do have some, on account of the fact that you did just comment in mine. Okay, deciding crane. Hello, my name is Bentham. Or Bentham, as you've spelled it. Right, we have a ton of scrap now. We probably don't need to upgrade the weapons. It'll allow us to fire everything we have, or give us a sort of buffer if our weapon systems get shot. But I think there are other things that have more urgent requirement. It's probably got to be one of these systems. I don't think I even need to do anything with the teleporters. So far, the 20-second cooldown has been fine. We haven't needed any more than that. Though if we did get it to like 10 seconds, we could most definitely teleport in a second group. Also, we'd be able to deal with ships lacking oxygen. Our crew would more likely be able to survive. Though it'd still be a little bit close, I think. I think a Rockman can survive with 15-second cooldown, but that gamer would probably need it to be fully upgraded to be able to escape. But now that we have our sensors, we know that we're not jumping into completely voided ships. Before now, I've just sort of been sending them in, hoping that there aren't Lanius on board to murder them horribly. So I think it's got to be mind control. Still have 25 points left. I'll leave it for now. I'll wait till we've got a little bit more. A third shield. We should definitely do that as well at some point. We'll make that a bit of a priority. There's a distress beacon over there, but we'll hop sideways a little bit first. A few freighters pass by, but they will refuse all communications. Must not want to sully their reputation by talking with foreigners. Oh, nothing happened. Should have gone to the distress signal. But there is a store coming up. We'll go to the distress first, just to grab a little bit of extra scrap before we go in. Ooh, it's an NG ship. Haven't seen one of those yet. Once you arrive at the location of the distress call, a civilian ship hails you. Thank you for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation has gone haywire, and we can't plot a course to the nearest depot and get it fixed. Can you lead us there? Yeah, sure. Take this bit of scrap as a down payment. We'll use your jump signatures to follow you. You're really helping us out here. Add a quest marker to your map. We got 20 scrap. Very nice. But we now have a particular place we need to get to. I forget already what he said. Hang on, I can look at my stream. Oh, I missed it. I didn't see what I don't know whether it's the next sector or this one. I guess I can just look at the map and I'll see. It's there. It's a little bit out of the way. We'll have to go straight there, I think, just to be safe. Should be alright. We'll have plenty of opportunities to sort of fly around the back here before we go to the exit. But we'll definitely drop off, or hop off, or whatever, at this store first. You cross paths with a rock ship returning from a rare diplomatic mission. Equally surprising, the captain responds to your hails and agrees to a mutual trade. Awesome. That's interesting. We're allowed to take the backup battery. I guess it doesn't count as a system. Oh yes, it counts as a subsystem. So we can still take that, and I think I might do. Weapons-wise, we've got the Pegasus missile. Not particularly important. The heavy laser, not particularly important. The firebomb could be useful, but I think the bomb we have at the moment is fine. This can't do normal damage or system damage, which is a problem. And we probably don't want to set the ship on fire when we're also teleporting our own people on board. I think I've gone through this before, but yeah, I think we should just stick with the bomb we have, and that'll be good. They only have one page. That's a shame. No crew we could buy or anything like that. Right, we'll start by fixing up the ship. Might buy some more missiles. We're a little bit short at the moment, and we might end up struggling for it as time goes on. We basically need to fire the bomb every time. I mean, we don't actually. We could just teleport on and weather the firepower, but generally we want to be using the bomb to start off any engagement. Goodbye, Deciding Crane. I cannot complain about you leaving my stream to go and watch my videos. I didn't even notice the scrap recovery arm gave me 2 more scrap when someone, like, just gifted me 20 scrap. Doesn't even make sense. But I don't care, I got some extra scrap out of it. Yeah, I can't get the drone control or the cloaking because I've used up all my system slots already. That's the problem with Advanced Edition, there's so many new systems that you don't have enough room for everything anymore. So I don't think they give you any extra capacity. So I've had to really go for a specific murder people by boarding build. I didn't realise initially how limited my slots were. I was planning on getting drone control and cloaking. I was going to use boarding drones. And I feel like cloaking is a really good one to have for the final battle. You can just cloak when they're doing the crazy super moves. I'm going to buy the backup battery. It is really useful, particularly for me, because I'm terrible with power. I always try and go with as little as possible, and this will help me to survive with that strategy. And I'm also just going to buy all their missiles, and we got 12 of everything. Very nice. There's nothing we want to sell, nothing else we want to buy. So we'll move on. We still have plenty of scrap available. I think the quickest way to get to the quest is just to hop straight there, basically. Actually, I'll hop to this one, because it'll give us more information about the surrounding beacons. Yeah, the lack of drones is definitely not fun. You arrive to find a number of ships convening around a station. There is some unencrypted chatter between the ships, and you tune in and listen for anything interesting. Overhearing their conversation, it seems they used to take possession of an enemy... It seems that they need to take possession of an enemy ship intact. I will offer to board their ship with my teleporter. They quickly scan your ship and say, "It appears you could help. A bandit has made off with some very important cargo. Though I doubt they have any understanding of what it is they stole. We need you to capture the ship intact." I will agree to capture the ship. Great, we'll relay the coordinates. Remember, do not destroy that ship. Remember, we'll be right behind you. Add a quest marker to the next sector. Excellent. So that's interesting. We've got a bit of time to think about that, because being Mantis, if I was to sort of think like a Mantis, I would just blow up the ship, and then if possible also blow up the guys who gave me the job in the first place. But I think it would probably be better if I didn't do that, because if you leave the ship intact, I think you get a cool weapon, or something like that, so that could be nice. Or it could be a rubbish weapon, but we could still sell it for scrap. So I don't know if maybe blowing it up would give us the weapon, and not blowing it up wouldn't, because I'd hand the ship over to the guy. Anyway, we've got a sector to think about it. Let us continue on. There's nothing... No distress signals or anything going on. We will continue on towards our quest. You recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. Oh... Do I just buy one? Or do I attack them? Because I'm pretty sure if I attack them, I will then get the choice of 3 that I can just take. They only appear to have 2 weapons, and they're not particularly amazing. I mean, the missile will go straight through our shields, but we can probably take out their weapons, at least after their first shot. I think attacking is better for us, just in terms of getting a crew. I don't know if there's like a probability that you don't get the option or something like that. Everyone says attack. I can't argue with that. I will attack the slaver scum. Oh wow, it's just a Zoltan and a rock. I might even just try teleporting without firing. That's probably not best. I mean, if I jump in there, they'll probably get in before I can start blowing it up. How long does this take to charge? Doesn't actually say. It's like 13 seconds, right? This would take like 15 seconds for 3 shots. I have a plan. Okay. I'll start sending Faith over. Gregory will be on evasion duty because we'll need it. Also, there's mind control. I'd forgotten about that. I had a plan and I didn't even consider mind control in it. I could just do that right now. Mind control their pilot. That is probably a good idea. Yeah, we'll let our weapons charge up. Oh, they've managed to fire the missile. Ooh, that's our engines, which has taken a chunk out of our evasion again. Gregory should be able to deal with it. In the meantime, our shields can take their laser fire. I forgot to send that gamer over. It's going to take him a minute to catch up. Alright, he's here. Oh, they fired again! I wasn't quick enough. But I think it's time to enact the plan. I say we'll see where this missile goes. Oh, is that the doors? Oh, is it the O2? It is the O2. Gregory, you've got a new job. Okay, right. The plan is ready to be enacted. I'm going to take some power out of the engines for the moment to put it into mind control. I'll activate the mind control. If I mind control the Rockman, the Zoltan should go and fight him. So that is a better option. Oh, it didn't quite work. Okay, the Zoltan is still in position. That's not quite what I wanted. But it's okay, because I have a backup plan. I'm going to teleport my crew into the cockpit. They will distract the Zoltan, meaning that the charge laser will not be evaded because there's no one piloting, and we can wipe out their weapons. Okay, not quite fully wipe out their weapons, because one of the shots did still miss. Which means they are going to fire another missile shot, oops. And their shields are back online. Okay, it didn't work fully, but we do also have the bomb that we can fire if it fails, so we'll do that. Oop, that's our weapons gone. That was decent timing, we've already taken out their thing. Alright, well at the moment everyone on this ship is friendly, one way or another. There we go, that's their cockpit blown up. I'm just going to walk this way. I'm going to go into... well, I don't want to blow up their oxygen, really. We'll just be ready to kill this guy. Oh. I like how we can jump already. I am worried that one day I'm just going to jump without my crew by accident and it's all going to go horribly wrong. Hearts of Iron 4, I don't play those games, really. I could. I might enjoy them, I don't know. I have no experience, I'm afraid. Oh, well done for reminding me about auto-fire, I keep forgetting that. I turn it on for one random thing and then I forget to turn it off again. We'll untarget the weapon systems. We'll just send our mantis away for a second. It'll blow up, the oxygen is fine, probably. We'll go for the engines, actually. Any second now. Sorted. Plenty of scrap. Other supplies. We're nearly at 12, 12, 12, but we're missing one fuel. Teleport our guys back. Send them to the medbay. Gregory as well. Power the medbay on. We'll do triple speed healing. For maximum time saving. Oh, also the weapons are still broken. I sort of forgot about that. Hello, Natinoj. We'll let Faith get some repairing practice in. Or maybe I should just send Gregory to do it so he can train up more. Ah, it's done now. We'll redistribute power. There we go. We can keep some in mind control. Hang on, I'll see if... Is there a store? There is a store, actually, so we'll leave that for the moment. I'm a little bit worried. We'll arrive there, the warning will be here. We'll arrive there, the warning will be here. I'm not sure what side of this node it's going to be on. We may be dealing with a rebel ship for our final jump. I'm not sure. It's a little bit worrying. It's going to be like right there for the next one, and then right on this line. It's going to be a coin toss whether that is going to be a problem for us or not. We got to go for it. We got to make it to the quest thing. Shortly after you arrive, the ship you are escorting jumps nearby. They thank you for your help and offer you a reward. Loads more stuff. Definitely worth it. We have so much scrap. Let's immediately... Oh, well, we're going to a shop, aren't we? Ooh. Okay, let's try this. With the local rock settlement so unwilling to trade with other life forms, an opportunistic mantis crew has postponed its piracy activities and set up shop to catch any passing trade. Some fellow mantis. Excellent. We've got some augmentations. Well, that's useless because we don't have a clone system. FTL drive powers up a little bit quicker. We've not had any trouble with that so far. Crew take half damage from low oxygen. Nice. We could potentially sacrifice one of our augmentations for that. Probably the mantis pheromones, but that'll make Crazy Faith move even slower. It'd be so painful. Meanwhile, on page 2 we have some crew. There's actually a human with amazing weapon skill. That's actually quite nice. Drones that we can't use because we didn't buy the drone system. 2 rockmen. One of them is objectively better than the other. Interestingly. Oh, I noticed they actually have bonuses anyway. Are they just standard bonuses that everyone would have by being on a station? I guess it is. And then it gets boosted if they level up. Everyone's talking. Oh, geez. Oh, is everyone trying to get a crewman named after them? I haven't even decided if I'm buying one yet. People are saying, some people are saying get the right one, some people are saying the middle one, which makes sense because the left one is sort of just worse. We already have one Rockman, so we probably don't need another one. I don't want to spend all my money on crew, because they might just all die. But a human would be very nice, just to be on the ship helping things to stay functional. I could put him on weapons, I could put Crazy Faith a lot nearer to the teleporter. We can't have cloaking the Towel Girl. We don't have a system slot for it. I already used up all my slots. Possibly a bad idea. Oh, also repairing. Forgot about that. Supplies were fine. We actually have more missiles than we had at the last store we went to. We can probably pass on the emergency respirator, seeing as we've already upgraded our oxygen system. So it basically comes down to, do we buy Justin? And everyone is saying buy Justin. Apart from some people who are saying buy the rocks. But we already have one. Well, the thing about weapons is we want the first volley to go well. And we also just want to have a human around, because humans are useful. Everyone just wants to get named after a crew. Whether it's a good idea to get a crew or not, people just are saying to get one so they have the chance of being on the ship. Sell the Zoltan shield bypass, but I bought that not that long ago. We might have more Zoltan worlds. And also the final boss has a Zoltan shield stage, which would cause us all sorts of horrific problems what with our limited firepower. Everyone's getting very excited here. I'm gonna buy Justin. We have our new crew member. Right, who shall I name him after? Steady on, Arinto. So the thing is, right, there are people saying pick me, but they all either, like, don't have full names, or they have names I could never possibly pronounce. Though I do feel bad about, like, disqualifying someone for that particular reason. It does seem a little bit unfair. I should just learn to pronounce them. I could call him GamerDat. He could work with Dat Gamer. He could be an apprentice under him. Even though he's better at things. Well, at certain things. I'm just gonna eeny, meeny, miny, moe this. Alright, I eeny, meeny, miny, moed it. We have our name. I will go put it in. Ship. The name that I have chosen is Luke Vader. Which makes sense. Vader was human, probably. Or maybe he was some other race name that just so happens to look exactly like humans. I'm not sure if it was ever properly mentioned in Star Wars, but we now have Vader on our ship, so that's cool, and he's just going to operate the weapons. He can have his hands on the control sticks and say, I have you now. Though actually, with what everyone was saying, I should have just called the character me. And it could simultaneously be a Doctor Who reference. A straw poll with me and not me. Just give them as confusing names as possible, so no one has a clue who anyone's referring to. Everyone's just shouting me and not me. Right, I'm thinking I might just fully upgrade the shields. We are potentially... Actually, I can look. I forgot about that. If I look at this... Aha! We're just gonna be safe from being attacked by the rebels. That was as close as I thought it would be. Right, so we're okay to do some upgrading. I don't think there'll be... Well, there isn't going to be a store at the end. So I did want to have a human as a pilot, but with the weapon skill it makes more sense to just put him on the weapons. Faith can do something else. The annoying thing is that, like, a good thing for Faith to do would be to man one of our subsystems. But the subsystems are right next to the main systems, and all miles away from the teleporter. Because the designers of this ship are just evil. They just want you to suffer, and have your systems unmanned all the time while people walk slowly from one place to another. I guess I'll man the sensors so we can see what that's like, having level 3 sensors. Everyone's talking about Doctor Who. Hello, Eldest Wolf. That's the point. Having Faith on the oxygen is not a bad idea. Just having anyone on the oxygen is good. I mean, I could move Faith to the engines, but then we don't want the engines unmanned because that means less dodging, and less dodging means more death. And also, Gregory has already fully leveled up his engine skill. Practically everyone has level 2 in something, except for Faith, who is almost there, and Cavayol, who is most definitely not, because he's only just arrived and didn't have previous training. Alright, yes. I'm just gonna give us 2 shield upgrades. And leave it at that. So now, if I take power out of literally everything else, we can have maximum shields-ish. Or more shields than we previously had. Anyway. Let us go on to the exit. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You come out of the jump to see laser blasts coming from the other side of the beacon. It looks like someone is under attack from pirates. Pilots, yes, definitely. Pirates. Or pirate pilots. I mean, one of those pirates has to be a pilot. They could take turns, and then they would anyway. Aid the civilian ship. It's one of those Federation styles, but stolen by pirates. You power up your weapons to engage the pirate ship. We've got 2 rocks and a Zoltan. Ah, we can see their weapon charge now. That is awesome. They have ion and beam, which is actually quite a potentially painful combination. That ion does look powerful enough to mess up our shields. Maybe only just, but only just is all they need. My apologies, Arinto, for the problems with the time zones. It is unfortunate. Is there an option like kill them all? I do wish that more of the scenarios had the option of turn on the guy who you just helped and kill him too, and also steal all his things. And then maybe make it so that like random encounters are less likely to go in your favour to sort of balance it. It's like a karma thing. There's probably a mod that does that. But yeah, there should be more options to just murder everything in this game. There is favour for putting Faith on the O2. But I quite like seeing the weapons charge. But also we need to teleport on there at some point and get on with things. So Faith can set off. Right, how do we want to do this? Actually, wait, I'll cancel that. And I will save current crew positions. And then I'll reinstate it. So we've got mind control, hacking, and teleporting at our disposal. We want to avoid hacking if we can because it uses up drones. So we don't want to waste them if we don't need to. We could mind control the pilot, do a similar thing to last time. And that would pretty much make sure that our charge laser was able to break through and hit something. Teleporting into the weapons room doesn't seem like a bad idea. Probably blowing it up first, though, would be good. But with having an explosive enemy and 2 rocks, we might have to teleport off in the middle. Unless we mind control someone. People are saying, bomb the weapons. Mind control the Zoltan. And Ed Stratton is saying my owl... Mr. Owl ate my metal worm. So that's a thing that's happening. Anyway, I need to reallocate power. I could activate the battery. Might be a good idea. We'll hold off on it for the moment because we don't need it right now, but then it's probably a good idea to mind control someone pretty sharpish. Probably the pilot rock would make a fair bit of sense. Hopefully that rock would then fight him, they'd slowly kill each other. In the meantime, I can bomb this place and teleport in, and then the charge laser will be ready. That'll fire. Basically, everything will go horribly wrong for them, which is always nice. Alright, I'm going to take some power out of the engines for the moment. Once that fires, we'll put it back in. Maybe activate the battery. We'll give ourselves maximum mind control power. And we will mind control their pilot. Oh, there's Zoltan, has abandoned his post to go and fight the guy, it would appear, which is fine because he'll probably kill the Zoltan, and then the Zoltan will explode, injuring him, and that'll be hilarious. Say it backwards? I've lost it now, it's gone. You're being confusing and slightly scary. I'm just going to carry on with this battle. Right, so weapons are charging. People are making their way across the ship. Oh, there we go. They're all fighting each other. Hopefully it will at some point result in the Zoltan exploding. We've got a fair bit of mind control time left. I don't think it's enough, though, unfortunately. We'll see. Oh, there's their beam. And they are charging their iron. It's all going to fire at once. But hopefully it will not be synchronized with their beam. I mean, their beam has just fired, which is a bad sign for them. Right, we will send that gamer on his way to just jump in while everything is already going horribly wrong for them. Just make their day that little bit worse. Oh, their Zoltan has run away, probably because he's injured. Ah, they do have a med bay. We should teleport into their med bay. I like this idea. I'm going to bomb their weapons in the meantime, before they can finish charging their ion. And actually, the charge laser is ready, and at the moment there's no one at the wheel, so it probably makes more sense to blow up their med bay? I'm not sure. Let Vader do the mind controlling. We can imagine that that's the case. Oh, they fired the ion just before the bomb hit. I guess I should probably power up my evasion. I don't have any spare power, so it's time to engage the backup battery, which gives us 2 extra power. There we go, we bombed their weapons, which is their ion down just after the thing fires. It may even have not finished firing as it went. Okay, our mind control guy is still going. I will fire the charge laser at their med bay. In the meantime, I think I'll just teleport. I'll just power off the oxygen for a second. Do that. Teleport them in. Oh, that does actually lock the power down, and now we don't have any spare power available for the oxygen, but that'll be fine, I'm sure. Oh, he's had some time to recharge. Oh, and now everyone's okay again. This hasn't quite worked how I intended it to. Although we really need to blow up the weapons, I should probably go kill that Zoltan, because he is still alive, which is not the plan. There we go, he's dead. He has exploded and injured that gamer slightly, but it should be okay. We have 2 injured Zoltan here. We're just going to stand in their med bay for the fun of it. How are our weapons? I think the moment we can just leave it, we can just kill them. Both battles going on right now are in our favour. Their beam ineffectually bouncing off our shields. No more life signs detected on the pirate ship. You hasten to contact the civilian ship. We get a bunch of stuff. Contact the civilian ship. The civilian ship wisely made a fast retreat while you distracted the hostile ship. Oh, I wanted to get rewards from them. Bring you back on board. Let's turn the oxygen back on, because I forgot about that. It's getting a little bit red in here. There's everyone in the chat shouting to turn the oxygen back on. We'll probably put a little bit of extra power into it, just to get things back to normal. Oh, and I should probably put some power in the med bay so they can actually heal. There we go. Back to your stations. Power down unnecessary systems. There we go. And we are ready to jump to the next sector. Our options are Uncharted Nebula and Pirate Controlled. Last time we had an option where Uncharted Nebulas were involved, we went against them. And so I feel like that'll probably happen again, though that gives us less options later on, which is never fun. The thing about nebulas is that you can visit more locations before the rebels catch up with you. But there's also the thing of like a 1 in 3 chance or whatever that you'll end up in one of those jumps where your reactor power is halved, which doesn't work so well for me when I rely on not having much reactor power to start with. So might result in my death if I were to do that. I don't upgrade my power because I can put the scrap into systems instead. And you usually don't need everything to be powered at once. You can just shuffle it around. I've got a backup battery if I need to activate and keep things working. Nebula, pirates, nebula, nebula. Purple, green, green. Pirates, nebula, pirates, pirates, pirates. After I said the thing about the whole maybe dying from lack of power, things have gone a lot more in favour of pirates. I do quite like the nebulas for giving me extra jumps, but I would say considering the ship we're in, it's probably better to go for pirates. Because there's also the thing of you can't mind control slugs. I mean, we could just go in and kill them, but it makes things just a little bit more annoying. Also, I don't know if there's a higher likelihood of Lanius. I feel like Lanius would hang around in nebulas. I don't know. Maybe that's a load of rubbish. I might just be thinking that because both Lanius ships and slug ships are a similar colour of grey, which is a terrible way of working out these things. Nebula, nebula, nebula. The cheesemongering empire. Whatever, I don't even know. Pirates. Half power is fun. Oh, everyone's going in nebula. Oh, you only get Lanius in abandoned sectors, right. So they have their own dedicated sector. It seems to be in favour of the nebulas. Okay, I think it's gonna be Nebula by the looks of it. But it is about time for a short break for like 5 minutes. And as soon as we come back, we will continue on our journey. We'll hop, I guess, to the Nebula, unless everyone just spams go to the pirate sector during the break. Actually, that's sort of happening. It's like whichever one I'm talking about, people just vote for the other. It's impossible. Straw poll. We may need to do that. I think, yeah. Over the break, I will set up a straw poll. When we come back, we'll find out what the people want. It sounds like it's going to be really close. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, yes. I shall be back in 5 minutes.